We've all been of the opinion that this is nowhere near the end. Are you of the same opinion?
I totally agree. This is just the beginning of what is going to be an unbelievable bidding war. But the interesting sideshow is the out-of-town tryout in the UK with Sky. Comcast has 5 days now to put their best bid on the table, and Disney wants Sky just as much as Comcast does. So there are two plays going on at the same time, but the Sky situation is going to move a lot quicker.
That's interesting. I hadn't thought about the Sky portion of it. Where does that stand? Because in order for Fox to come out on top there, Disney would have to go ahead and tell the Murdochs and the Fox board that they would be willing to increase that bid as well.
Well, first of all, it's Murdoch against Comcast. Disney hasn't come in yet.
Yes, but we've been told that there's no way that Murdoch's going to raise his bid unless Disney agrees to compensate him for that.
That's right, and Bob Iger has indicated that he wants Sky. He wants the Star television business in India. He wants the coverage that Sky offers in Europe. It gives Disney a really strong global footprint. And as I said, it's setting the stage for the bigger deal here over the Fox Entertainment assets, but it's going to happen quicker. The major deal is going to drag on because we haven't begun to see the end of the bidding war.
Porter, let me ask you this. Before this bidding war started, Disney shares and Comcast shares both came under extreme pressure as everybody thought they were going to overpay. Now that the bidding war has started, you're looking at Comcast shares up by 1%. Disney shares were up even more than that earlier, but they're up by about almost 1% as well. What is that telling us?
It's a little ironic because the Comcast shareholders they've already, some of the major shareholders have expressed very serious anxiety over the amount of debt that Comcast would be taking on, and as they up their bid, which they will, it's going to only increase the pressure on Comcast because their investors are not going to be happy.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Porter, for the quick analysis. It is kind of interesting now, because initially Comcast was down a little bit, but
now it's up. If Porter's still there, hey, Porter, are you still sticking around?
Yes.
Who do you think ultimately prevails? I mean, this is probably going to change on a maybe week-by-week basis as we see what happens. But what does all of your knowledge and years of covering these companies tell you?
Well, I don't think Bob Iger's walking away. He has every intention of taking over the Fox Entertainment assets because it fits his strategy of going over the top and leaving legacy media behind and going all in on streaming. And remember, he will control Hulu, he will control Sky when it's all over, and Comcast, unfortunately, is going to be losing a Disney battle for the second time. Brian Roberts, if you remember, a little over 10 years ago, tried to take over Disney and was shown the door by Iger and company. That's going to happen again, but it's going to take a few weeks before everything is resolved.
Yeah, you think Brian Roberts is going to walk away?
Yeah, that's what other people say, that he's going to be very hesitant to walk away. But then again, you can get Disney up to a price where you'd feel like you accomplished something by making them pay basically 50% more than they were going to pay. I don't know whether that would be a consolation prize or not for Brian Roberts, but I don't know. Nobody knows how it's going to end at this point, Porter. You seem to be...
Well, my sense, and this is my opinion, I can't read Rupert Murdoch's mind, but I think that he wants the Murdoch family trust to be the largest shareholders in Disney. That's his legacy. That's his estate planning, and I think that's the way the situation is going to resolve.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.